My apologies for the interruption. I was going to end the video, but somebody had called for me. But nonetheless, what I'm saying is that um, the universe knows full well. So there's contingencies, there's check valves. There has to be safety measures put in place. You can't just at free will manifest because, like I said, you wind up manifesting whatever you want. You can manifest somebody to go away and never come back, manifest them to oblivion, all kinds of off the wall lunacy. You have to, this has to be checks and balances to this stuff. Just like you have law enforcement and government and authority and all these three letter agencies to just make sure that people don't become humans and they're put in check. You have to, because human beings are the most deadly animal that God ever created. That's straight truth. I've always felt for a very long time, and I still do sometimes, that human beings are God's greatest mistake. I just have felt strongly about that. I don't know why human beings exist. They don't do anything. They don't serve any purpose, just to kill and destroy and just rape the earth and take and take and take. And the most selfish creatures that God ever created. They don't ever return anything to the earth. They feel like they're entitled to everything, and they don't want to do anything. You don't see any other form of nature like this. They're very happy being squirrels and birds and dogs and cats and in the wind and all that. But human beings are like, where's my this and where's my that and where's my this and where's my that? And what do human beings give in return? Pollution and trash and negativity. And this level of expectancy and entitlement that's just disgusting. That's why for a long time, I always felt that human beings were God's greatest mistake. And sometimes it just, feels that way, especially these days, the way people are. It's just like they're not even human anymore. They're like robots and machines. But anyway, I'm going to end the video by saying, just know that there's a certain process to the lower, slower end of it, because it's a dual nature. It's like, let's just say it's a two component system. I could put it to you that way. It's a two component system. You have the high end and the low end. The high end is already done, instant. There's no anything to it. Whatever you desire, boom, done. But you can't hold it in your hand. You can't see it. You can't. Oh, that's mine. That's the guitar I always wanted, or the car I always wanted. When you have to bring that in, that energy has to be brought from your higher self through the earth. That's why everything is water. Water is the greatest conductor of electricity, electromagnetic induction. So that's why you're water, the air's water, the earth's water. I've said it before. You become the very embodiment of these things by becoming a vibrational equivalent, and you just keep that life force going. That I have it already. I have it already. You have to deny the evidence of this physical false evidence here. You have to deny the false evidence of the physical senses, because your belief system is going to help you interpret your reality. But the problem is, it's not helping you. It's dictating it. Well, this is what real things are, so don't question, just follow. That's what your belief system telling your mind. So of course you're going to like, oh, okay, you're not going to know any better. So you got to just bypass all that stuff. But don't forget, the higher energy's got to cut through all of the density of this stuff. So it just takes time. So, like I say, good things take time. Amazing things take a little longer. You just have to learn to be patient. But on the low end of it, it most certainly is a process. Because this physical density doesn't just happen like that. Because if it did, like I said, we'd all be hip deep in other people's desires of material possessions being manifested at will. Fleets of limousines and God knows what else. And you know how many unstable people there are in this world? Billions. They just love to stare at their cell phone all day long. Could you imagine if they were allowed to actually at free will manifest whatever they wanted instantaneously? You wouldn't be able to drive your car. It would be loaded with material possessions blocking every road. And God knows what else is inside their head. Torture devices and freaking dungeon chambers, and who knows, man. People are nuts. They're crazy. But anyway, just trust yourself. Forget about a process. Trust yourself. Know you have it. And you have to create what you feel these things mean to you, like I've always said. So if you feel that it's going to take time and there's a process to it, then you define what that process means to you, and then you go about executing it, and you approach it in your own personal manner, from any particular type of aspect you want to look at it from, or any type of angle you want to approach it from, because it is a personal relationship between yourself and the universe, which is actually one. But anyway, I've gone on too long with this video. Have a blessed day.